work. And a few sisters that are listening and learning. We back again. Another camp week. We indoors today because it's below. And the apostles got that order a long time ago. Don't be going out when it's below, like super cold. So we indoors today, and but you already know we still gonna do the work and prophesy the downfall of this place, man. Anybody got a scripture they want to start off with?
Yeah. Anybody?
Go ahead.
I got 2 Thessalonians 2. And I'll start at 3. It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And no, go right ahead.
No, we seeing the son of destruction, man, and we seeing that the more and more we getting closer, even to 2026 right now, man. The more and more we getting closer to this so-called new year, you see more and more of them pushing that digital ID. So now you starting to see that the son of perdition is making his move. He the son of destruction. What have he been doing for the longest? Destroying.
Hey, get that St. John 10. The thief came out but to steal, kill, destroy. Which that's manifold, but ultimately niggas follow after Esau. That's why St. John 44 he calls them after they father the devil. He was murdered from the beginning, which we know that the first murderer was Cain. And after the flood, Cain was brought back as Esau. In fact, let's grab that. Grab Cain first, when he got cursed. Then grab Isaiah 34. Get St. John 8:44. Come. What you got, Genesis?
Yeah.
You hit that.
This is Genesis chapter 4. I'm starting at verse 8. Genesis chapter 4 and 8. And Cain talked with Abel.
Alright, he's the devil, which made deceiver. Go ahead, my shot.
Verse 10. And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground. And now art thou cursed from the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. And Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. And I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that finds me shall...
And that's what they call Esau today, a colonizer, man. He travels about the earth and he put up to him all people. Like that's keep going.
Verse 15. And the Lord said unto him, therefore, whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold.
Which is why Esau do everything he wants in this fucking world, man. And nobody touches him because there's been a covering over him in a sense. Alright, there's been a covering over him. Go ahead. But it's time to rule, it's just time to rule. That's what it boils down to.
Yeah, man. And, hey, now his time is up, man. You seeing this man falling, and it's over with, man. His destruction is coming swiftly.
Keep going, Marsha.
And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and dwelt in the land of Nod.
That's good. And when you go into Leviticus, what's that, 11? Which talks about the curse of leprosy. When you look up that word curse, one definition is mark. No, the plague, when you say plague of leprosy, one of the definitions is mark. Okay? So that's what was placed upon Cain. He lost his melanin, man. That's why all the nations on the planet have melanin. Every nation on the planet is brown. Alright, from Africans to Chinese to, of course, us to Mexico, every nation is brown. From light to dark. Except for Esau, man. That's the plague that was put on him. Alright, but jump up to where it says, if thou meantest well, thou shalt receive well.
In the Genesis?
Yeah, it's up, it's above where you started at.
Let me try that.
It's after his offering got rejected. It's right there.
I'm gonna start at verse 4. And Abel he also brought of the firstlings of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel and to his offering. But unto Cain and to his offering he had not respect. And Cain was very wroth, and his countenance fell. And the Lord said unto Cain, Why art thou wroth, and why is thy countenance fell? If thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted? And if thou doest not well, sin lies at the door. And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him.
That's the point. Thou shalt rule over it. So the Lord made it clear that there's a ruler of sin on the earth. There's one who comes after the physical counterpart. It's like we the sons of God. There's one you can call the sons of the devil. All right, we got the mindset and the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They got the mindset and spirit of the spiritual angel Satan. They the left-hand side. All right, and that's Cain. He's the wicked one. But after the flood, there's no mention of Cain. So who is that wicked one after the flood? That's Esau Edom. That's the mystery that 2 Thessalonians is going to touch on. All right? What was the other scripture I called for?
34 people my curse.
Isaiah 34 is the other one. And John 10.
Okay, so let's hit the John 10.
This is John chapter 10 and verse 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. So like, I am come that they might have life and they might have life more abundantly.
And that goes right with her back at the 2nd chapter. Who was the man on earth? What nation of people can this apply to? Like Job 9:24 say. Who and where is he, man? Who else can this be? Who was went across the fucking globe, conquering it, taking all the resources, oppressing all the people? Nobody has ever done this, man. The only people that came close to it was Rome. Which is the same group of people that's ruling now. Even Babylon, they let us go rebuild after a certain amount of time. Esau ain't doing shit. Fuck that. Completely oppressing, man. To the point where they want to chip you. They want to control everything, including, they want to own everything, including you. Alright, you can go back. You have something?
Yeah, I got something for you. This Revelation 6, verse 4. It says, there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they shall kill one another, and there was given to him a great sword. And this was talking about the Romans, like the elder brother was saying. And who was ruling back then? Esau Edom. The Edomites, man. It's the same people, group of people that's ruling today. That blessing that go back into I can't even talk.
Genesis 27.
Genesis, come on, the water, brother.
I got you. On the water?
Yeah, can I get a water?
And the fullness of that, which it is wrong, but the fullness of it was the fast forward to now. The 2 world wars, they were fighting one against another. When you look at World War I, World War II, that's Esau versus Esau. Hell, they were family members. All right, the leaders of the Russia, Germany, and Britain, they were family. All right, that's how close they were, fucking each other up, man. All right, they fought one against another. But that's Genesis 27. He said he showed gained power by the sword, roughly paraphrasing. That's Edom. That's the blessing. That's the red horse. That's the wicked one. You go back to the Thessalonians.
Hey, you mind if I just grab some real quick? This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. You know, and it goes into, also when you look at that Revelation 6:4, you know how this damn devil was given to take peace from the earth, man. And what is it doing? It's causing a lot of mourning. You know, a lot of people angry. You know, these nations are pissed off. A lot of people are pissed off, man. You know, but that righteous is about to go back in authority pretty soon, man. The Israelites about to be on top with Yahweh Shai, King David, the 12, the 144. All that's about to come back into right back into play. This devil only got a short period of time. But I'll go back to that Thessalonians.
Hold the other precept back off.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2:4. Well, I'll go back to 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And when you go into that falling away, that Jeremiah 17:14, that Jeremiah 17:4, we follow, this is the only captivity where we didn't know we were Israelites.
And we serving our enemy. That's the main point being we serving this devil, man. Ain't no, it's the last rulership that's gonna stand is Esau, Edom kingdom. And this how you know this the last rulership. You got all these clowns trying to say otherwise. No, it literally says Esau was gonna be ruling at the end, and we literally at the end of this thing, and he's ruling, which is this so-called white people.
The 2 Thessalonians 4:2-4, who opposed and exalted himself above all that is called God,
Get Job 9:24. Keep going.
or that is worshipped, so that he, as God, sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And that's Esau Edom, man. Hey, and what's the main thing that's when he's trying to show himself to be God? The MOTB, when he's trying to stamp everybody, put that market, put that chip in everybody.
Yeah, even the other captivities, the other nations, at some point, at some level, they recognize the God of Israel. Esau, for one, he touched there is no God. Then he say, if it is a God, the God looks like him. The angels is him. The Messiah looks like him. That ain't no other captivity, man. Go ahead.
This Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covers the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Where and who else did this? To the point, even when you go back into the name, I hate to say it, that C word of Christ. All right, when you go back into where it started from in Egypt, he did that to put his image up on Egyptian gods, so they can look at him as God. He's trying to make it universal, which is what Catholic means. So Egyptian gods, but with his image. All right. I can't think of the damn hothead name. Yeah, he had a flower pot on his head. The Egyptian. Chris. Serapis Christus.
Serapis Christus, yep.
Serapis Christus. All right. He was taking the Egyptian gods, putting his face on them. See, they put a flower pot on his head.
Mm-hmm.
It was to unite the people, but it still shows us what he do, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you read the Maccabees, they put his images up in our book. Oh, go ahead.
This is This is First Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 48. And laid open the book of the law wherein the heathen had sought to paint the likeness of their image.
Right. Like Job 9:24. If not, where who is it? Who else has done this, man? All the other nations, of course, they had their idols. They had they bullshit. But who took and put themselves up as God on every level? All right? Who did that? Esau Edom, man. Opposes God, so there ain't no God. That's him being against God. That's what it said. That's what it is, right? It said he opposes all things as God, right?
Yep.
Then it says that he himself is God right after that. So ain't no God. But if it is, it's me.
And if you look at the Netflix, Netflix is coming out with a lot of false ass religious movies. They got the Saints, they got something else, and they coming out with a lot of this stuff, man. I looked at the preview of it, man, and they showing, Paul and them, all Edomites. Just insane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, even with the House of David, the TV show, just trying to oppose him like he was an Edomite looking dude. But then they put, I think they put the Hamites is dark. I think in the show, if I'm not, I didn't really watch it, but I think that's what Yak was talking about. So how they know that though? But David and them look like Edomites. That makes no sense.
You had something about that?
This is Obadiah chapter 1. Starting at verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus said the Lord Yahweh concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
There you go. Hey, go ahead. You want to knock it out?
Comment just what the brothers was going into. Esau, he'll paint his his likeness as Yahweh Shah, man. All right, straight blasphemy, and Esau got such a hold over the entire world. They drinking of this wine where most of the people on the planet generally believe Yahweh Shah's image is that of a Caucasian Edomite man. All right, when the his description is clearly described in Revelation chapter 1. All right, literally right there in the scriptures.
And also, they say the eagle of America, they symbolize the eagle, promote the eagle, just like Rome did, man. Back in the age of day, that's how clear the system. You can tell who the Edomites really is, man.
And they said greatly despised too. I was despised on this earth, man. These damn devils, man. And when you look at them 1,000 pastors going over there to Jerusalem to sit up here and sit up here and promote the Jewish people to sit up here and have people turn back to them and come back into good graces. But these people being despised, man. And this devil is being shown for who he is.
God. And you know what's so wrong about the prophecy? When America was being formed and everything established, they was going to use the turkey. But the Lord, prophecy got to stand. So of course they end up landing on the eagle.
I got a precept, kind of, and going to what the brother was saying. All right, America, is Rome reborn, man. All right, through the Renaissance. All right, this is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 3. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast. All right, so when Rome fell, all right, and through the Renaissance, America was born, man. All right, and they used that same image of the eagle. All right, and they have the same, and America right now got the same control over the world that Rome had. All right, that's why it says all the world wondered after the beast. They drinking of that wine.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2:5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now you know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in this time.
And you seeing it. This is the time now. Everybody is looking at Esau because now his shame is being revealed. Which I got a quick one just to back that up. This is Lamentations. This is Lamentations 4 and 21, and it said, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through into thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked." And you seeing this man being made naked now. He's being made bare. Everybody's seeing this man's wickedness now, and he's being exposed to the whole world. So now, hey man, there's no way in hell you don't know who the Edomites is by now. If you just don't see that, you just a damn fool. And you're not of the elect. Obviously. Lord willing, we are.
Oh, y'all keep
Go.
I got that.
I'll take a check.
This is Revelation chapter 11 and verse 18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. And the time and the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. So yeah, man. All right, when the world finally sees Esau Edom for what it is, all right, and they get out of this illusion, all right, that Esau put them in, they're gonna start going to war, man. All right, that's where that thermonuclear destruction comes from, man. All right, that mutually agreed destruction, because when the first bombs go off, it's gonna be just a domino effect. All right. That movie, Oppenheimer, all right, the ending scene showed, what was going to happen, man. All right, basically destruction all over the world, all right?
And that's it's beautiful, man. Because now this is the good news. When y'all be hearing about the gospel, this is the good news, man. Everything's being revealed in this time, and now, you know, it's just like it's obvious, man. And it's obvious we the Israelites, you know.
Because the way the brother's reading is clear, is going into how you know it's the end. Part of that ending is Esau being exposed. So now it's coming out. This mystery is being solved. All right?
The man of perdition.
Mm-hmm. That's what's being revealed. Okay, this is the actual wicked one. All right? And ain't no fucking escaping it. Esau, all I've been saying this week is we're tired of being guilt of white guilt. They trying to get rid of white guilt.
Wow, you fucked up.
Well, they got so many excuses. Well, if you look at history, slavery's always been there.
Right.
It wasn't fucking men in the ass though, man. In front of the plantation,
That shit wicked.
as a means
As a discipline action.
not only that, facts, but also it was.
I'm just wondering.
I don't have.
What the?
Check this.
Is that on?
Yeah.
Hey, you cut it off?
Your phone on that? Who phone on
I'm just wondering.
that?
Hey, wow, man, we spit. Give me the truth right now, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, who's
Listen
still
up,
who's
huh?
still in the dark?
All right, but Esau used bug breaking as a way to teach the rest of the slaves to obey, to try to put the other slaves in subjection.
To break.
Look at that's why it's called bug breaking. Look what we did to this big strong dude.
Mm-hmm.
You better not get out of line.
Yeah, emasculating
That
them.
shit is psychological torture.
Mm-hmm.
They won't do that in Babylon, man. That shit is wild, bro.
Yeah.
So you can't compare what was happening with that to what you're doing, which they still fucked up too. That's why you get in trouble. Oh, well, you a child, you do something. Well, he did it too. What the fuck that's supposed to mean? That make it right? That's Esau right now. Esau's a fucking child. He that is younger than I, man. It's real long, but he's a fucking child.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they did it too. They gonna get fucked up too. You did it worse. You gonna get it worse, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got something else, Charlotte?
Yeah, and you know, you got niggas saying that dumbass shit. Oh, well, yeah. You have black people put people in slavery. They had slaves. You got our own people speaking like this damn devil, man. That's how you know your father's the devil.
Yeah, well, you know what that's about though. Like I said, you know, two dark races, but one the same one. You go in the book of Joshua about the 12th chapter. It tells you 31 kings was ordered by Yahweh Shah himself to go down there and take that land.
Yeah, yeah.
So they had no problem. Hey, like I said, so here you are, the people that did this, and now I got somebody to come to me as a Hamite descendant that says, I want some slaves, but I don't want you. Who do you want to get? Oh, I know who I want you to get. I want you to get them motherfuckers that killed all my relatives off in this land, that land, this part. Yeah, I help you round them up and get them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's what that was about.
God.
Black people, black people.
Yeah, man, it's just a bunch of fooling. I mean, yeah, we did have. It is points in the scriptures where we did put certain Israelites in slavery, but it wasn't like slavery where they was just in bondage. They was still getting food paid, and then after the 7th year, they had a decent amount of money and they was able to do their thing.
One shit was right.
Yeah.
I mean, slave just means servant.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Nigga, if you rich, your butler is your slave.
Yeah.
He's taken care of usually if you was the master.
Yeah.
All right, and also, hey, Jake did go off in on first Jake.
Yeah.
That's in Nehemiah.
Yep.
And Jake, that's why we in hell now. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Exactly.
Go ahead.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2:7. For the mystery of iniquity doth all.
Hit 6 over.
Okay. This is 2 Thessalonians 2:6. And now you know what withholdeth that he might be revealed in his time.
So it wasn't meant for the mystery to be resolved back then. All right, it's for the end. That's the whole point of that verse 4, I believe. Verse 3, verse 4. All right, the son of perdition be revealed. Now was that time.
I got a precept for you real quick. This Isaiah 25, verse 7. It says, he would destroy in his mountains the face of covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. That's all the lies that Esau told to all our people. That we weren't the Israelites, that he's the chosen people of God, which is all bullshit, man. Now we starting to wake up and see that we are the chosen people. Who this man really is. This wicked of the scriptures that the Bible talk about, man. All of the atrocities that he had done over all the captivities, man. Because this man been in rulership all the way in Greece.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been a long time this man ruling the earth, and no one exposing this guy but us, the prophets, man.
Yep. Even after the fall of the Roman Empire, it became the Holy Roman Empire. They took over.
Yeah.
He still wasn't exposed for real. He was referred to as the wild man. He represented the beast nature of man, but he wasn't exposed for the wicked that he is. Now that's happening. Go ahead, the wild.
This is 2 Thessalonians 2:7. For the mystery of iniquity doth
Revelation 12.
already work. Only he who let it will let until he be taken out of the way.
So the Lord was allowing Esau to continue. Prophecy said there had to be a little horn to come out. He had to come back. The Renaissance, the rebirth, like it says Malachi 1 and 4 had to happen. All right, as you come back and rebuild. But the mystery was already working at that moment. Meaning what? That wicked one was ruling already. And who was ruling? The Romans. Get that Revelation 12.
This is Revelation
12 and 1.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and verse 1. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, and in the moon upper, her feet, and her upper head a crown of 12 stars.
Right, which you know this woman represents Israel. What's that, Isaiah 5 and 7? Israel is a comely, delicate woman. And then you go to the vision that Joseph had, the 12 stars, the sun and moon, that represented the seed, all right, and the mother and father. All right, so go ahead.
And she being with child cried, travailing in birth, and painted to be delivered.
Mm-hmm. So we know for 100% this proves it's talking about Israel. It's talking about our Lord Yahweh Shai being born. Go ahead.
And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his heads.
Which represents Rome. All right, when you go through the different chapters of Revelation, it tells you that these things represent the kings, the nations. This is explained. So this ain't talking about some dragon popping up out of Lake Michigan. All right, red as hell, chasing some bitch. No, this is talking about Esau, Edom, the Romans, coming against the nation, the holy nation of Israel, man, to try to kill our Lord Yahweh Shai. Keep going.
And his tail drew the third part of the stars of heaven, and did cast them to the earth.
And we know the stars of Israel, the Lord told Abraham, your seed shall be as the stars of heaven. Plus, again, the vision we mentioned. And what's the 3 stars it's talking about? Judah, Benjamin, Levi. That's the 3 tribes that was left over there. Go ahead.
And the dragon stood before the woman which was ready to be delivered.
Let you know what it's talking about. So this is when they was killing off the sons of a certain age, trying to get to Yahweh Shai.
For to devour her child as soon as it was born. And she brought forth a man-child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was caught up unto Yahweh and to his thrones. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of Yahweh, that they should feed her 1,260 days. And there was a war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragons, and the dragons fought against his angels.
Which, Saints 13 goes to that. There will be a little war. All right, Esau is going to try to fight against the Lord. That's why they have a space force. All right, well, it mentions this again in Revelation, that they're going to make war with the land. All right, so Satan angels, just like the Lord angels, is what? His host, which means armies. Esau angels is his armies, man. Don't they call his when they do the flight shows and shit, they call them blue angels.
Yep.
And those are military men. Go ahead.
And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven.
Meaning he won't rule again. Heaven means rulership. Heaven is, you have the sky, you have the spirit world, and you have rulership. The 3 classifications of heaven, man. Go ahead.
And I heard a Lord voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our power, and the power of his might, for the accuser of the brethren is cast down, which accused them before Yahweh day and night. And they overcome him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. And they loved not their lives unto the death. Rejoice therefore, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth.
Right. And Yahushua told the disciples what? The kingdom of heaven is within you. So we're the ones rejoicing because this is our salvation coming. When this devil goes down, we're raised up.
And of the seed of the evil, of the devil, is come down unto you, having a great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. And when the dragon saw that he was cast down unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man child. And to the woman were given 2 wings and a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nurtured for a time and times, and half a time from the face of the serpent.
Salakia. Did I miss a verse? Oh, the old serpent called the devil? I didn't even hear you say it. 12 and 9.
9?
Yeah.
Can you want me to go back?
Yeah, I ain't heard. Yeah, kind of go ahead.
This is Revelation 12 and verse 8. And prevailed not, neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, the old serpent called the devil, and Satan which deceived the whole world, and he was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him.
So, they're clearly just talking about the Romans, right? But they called the Romans what? The old serpent and the devil. They know that when you read in Genesis, that serpent is a man. Alright? That ain't talking about a snake that could talk. He had legs. That's what they teach you. Snakes had legs back in the day. That was the curse put on the snake. They got to slither around. They can't talk no more. No, that serpent, we read it, and that's Psalms 58. Alright? That serpent is talking about the wicked one. Alright? Hey, read that Psalms 58 one more time.
It's Psalm 58. I'm going to start at 1. It say, do you indeed speak righteous, O congregation, or do you judge uprightly, O ye sons of man? Yea, in her heart you work wickedness, and you weigh the violence of your hands in the earth. The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
One more verse.
Their poison is like the poison of a serpent. They are like the deaf adder that's stopping her ear.
And that was the serpent in the garden. He was a liar. When you read even the tree of the tree of good and evil, it was about lies. That's in, I believe, the book of Zechariah. It said to eat the fruit of lies. That was the fruit. It wasn't a pomegranate. It wasn't an apple. It was the lies. What did the serpent say? You should not surely die.
That was a lie.
That was a lie.
He told the truth on the first part. You'll understand and become like gods. But the second part of it was the lie.
Exactly. That was the sweet waters of bitter waters. That was the blessing with the curse. He told some truth with a lie, which made it all a lie. No truth is of no. There's no truth of a lie.
I know what you're saying. All
right, there's no lie of the truth. All right. Now the reason I missed that was I was looking for this verse to prove that rulership is heaven. It's Luke 10 and 15. And thou capering them which art exalted to heaven shall be thrust down to hell. So you reach a certain level of status, that's called heaven. Alright? So that's what it's talking about with Esau. No place in heaven. He's not ruling anymore. He's going to be thrust down to hell. I saw Satan fall as lightning. He's losing his throne. So that was the mystery already at work. Esau Edom being that old serpent, the devil. The Romans is that old serpent, the devil. This is Rome 2.0. Alright, this is the people of the Lord's curse. And now he's being revealed. He's being exposed. He's being made naked. By the prophets and by the world. Man, he's been greatly despised because everybody's talking about the colonizer. Everybody's talking about how they got a crappy deal with this devil, man. You got something, Watson?
I got one. This is the book of Mark chapter 8, verse 24, just to back the point that the serpent is a man, right? And he looked up and said, I see men as trees walking. As you point out that the serpent was known as the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. All right, you had other trees in there too, you know, Adam, he was known as the tree of life, So that goes show you that men were referred as trees, which proves that the serpent was a man.
So like Adam had to eat of the tree of life.
Eat tree like, come.
Will we go back in?
What was the other piece I had on deck? Isaiah 34:5. Get this St. John 8:44.
This is John chapter 8 and verse 44. Ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father he will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
Kind of, we already touched on who committed that first murder, which was Cain. So that's the wicked one, all right? But after the flood, that was a reincarnate of the wicked one, because we keep hearing about this wicked one. Well, that's Esau Edom. All right? Get on to Isaiah 34. People of the Lord's curse.
All right, Con, this Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord Yahweh is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of rams. For the Lord Yahweh have a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
So Edom is the people of the Lord's curse, man. Which, that's Cain. Cain was the cursed one. After the flood, that's Edom. Hit Malachi 1:4. Edom, plain, it's going to say it plainly, he is the wicked one, man.
It's Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom say, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord
Wrong
Yahweh.
2.0. That's the beast whose deadly wound was healed. The little horn of Daniel that will come out of the three horns. All right? Which the three horns, what is America made up of, man? Who came over here and possessed America before it came America? Britain, France, and Spain. Proving the scriptures so perfectly, man.
The scum, the melting pot.
Mm-hmm. You got it.
And thus saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness.
The ruler of sin, man. Which is the title that was given to Cain. They are the border of wickedness. They're the ones that oversee it, man. All right? It says they search out iniquities. In Psalm 64. Go ahead.
And the people against whom the Lord Yahweh have indignation forever.
There you go.
Righteous things.
Come, you can go back to that Thessalonians.
The Second
Of course,
Thessalonians.
y'all brothers break out whatever y'all got. Y'all already know. This ain't my show. I ain't not right, man.
This is Second Thessalonians.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
This Second Thessalonians 2. I'll go back to 7 again. Second Thessalonians 2 and 7. For the mystery of iniquity that already worked, only he who now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. And that's what we're doing right now. You know, hey, how is he being consumed with the spirit of the mouth? That's through the prophets out here on the highways and byways preaching this truth, man. That's how he's being consumed with the spirit of the mouth, and how he's going to be destroyed. It's going to be with them nuclear missiles, you know, and Yahweh and them chariots. You know, that's going to be that destruction coming. So right now he's being destroyed by this word, which the prophets are saying. And then the real destruction is going to really come, that physical destruction, going to come with the nuclear weapons, the nuclear missiles, and the chariot fire. It says, you know, I go back to 8, 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders.
Which is the same thing that said about Cain. 1 John 3 and 10. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one. So Cain is the one that came after the power of Satan, the power of that serpent. Same thing being said about the one being exposed in this Thessalonians, which is clearly Edom. Edom is Cain reincarnated, man. Plain and simple. And slew his brother. Let you know that this is the same thing in St. John 8:44. And wherefore slew he him? because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous. Alright, so Cain reincarnated is Edom. That's the wicked one, man. And his time is up. Clearly, you look at the world, who's brought all the chaos of the fucking planet? Alright? Who's taking all the resources of the fucking planet?
What was Esau's desire after he had after the curses and everything else? After the blessings and whatnot, this, that, and other. What did he say after his father died? Then I will slay my brother. He wanted to do that. He didn't get a chance to get around to doing it that time. But his desire was he was gonna slay his own brother.
And that's why he released this anger on us now, man. I bless Isaiah 25. He released that jealousy on us, man.
This Isaiah 14:6. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. Read up. This Isaiah 14:4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressed ceased? The golden city ceased. The Lord Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
And that's going into the Lord sitting up and bringing down Esau. And he's spiritual Babylon, man. This ain't, this not the old Babylon. This is spiritual Babylon, man.
This is Iraq. This ain't Iraq.
Yeah, they take after they mimic all the customs and everything of ancient Egypt, of Babylon, of Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why when you look up, when you go into Revelations 11 and 8, America mimics all those old customs. When you go into Egypt, the bondage and idol worship. When you go into Sodom and Gomorrah, you talk about the vile affection, the sexual immorality. This place is full of it. To a high.
I was gonna say, man, this is a whole different level.
A whole different level.
Like I said, men were still men, and you didn't mistake them back in Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, man, trying to raise some angels. The crazy part about that whole account is they got blinded and still was trying to grab. They wanted it so bad, they still reaching while they blind trying to grab it. Like, I wanted the easy way or the hard way.
And even more fucked up in that situation with Sodom and Gomorrah before he got destroyed, it said the young and the old ones. If I'm not mistaken, in that the young and the old ones, we don't know how. So that's just how I told you how fucked up Sodom and Gomorrah
and
really
this
was.
is still worse.
And it's still worse.
Just like Papa said, this is still worse. What's that? Dance was amazing. They got the term trans kids.
Wow.
Your parents like what you're doing, get new parents. Your friends like what you're doing, get new friends.
That's crazy.
Whoa.
He was watching RuPaul Drag Race with his fucking mother and father, man. And that turned his ass to a trans.
Yeah, they put wickedness in high regard, man, in this motherfucking kingdom here.
You still got more than that, right?
This is Isaiah 14:6. This is back up what the brother was saying. Like, who's been doing all this stuff to the earth, man? He who smote the people in the wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hinder him. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Man. So, when these devils get put out, man, put out of rulership, the whole earth is going to be happy, man.
Mm-hmm. It said the trees rejoice, everything, animals gonna rejoice.
Yeah,
the water gonna rejoice.
The fellow of the trees,
I don't rejoice.
We going
We gonna rejoice. We gonna rejoice. I'm more happy.
I'm tired of this nigga.
Straight time.
Hey, but that's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Everybody gonna be breaking out singing, man, and enjoying everything, man, and being in peace, and we gonna finally be able to finally enjoy paradise, because the earth was paradise anyway. There wasn't no special set. Of course, Jerusalem is the mother of us all. That was the stomping ground. But what I'm saying is the whole earth was paradise, man, for not just that one particular part.
Yeah.
So we supposed to be able to enjoy all of this, man. And this America ain't gonna ever be dwelled in no more. It's just gonna be a desert, for memorial.
Well, when you go into second Ezra, scriptures say that the world was given for our sakes. So all is ours anyway. Even Esau, he belonged to us. Go to Psalms, the second chapter, say we gonna possess him. You are serving, man. So all these things coming back to us anyway, man. That's why we can't wait till the Lord return to destroy this place, so that we finally can be on top. They say Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob.
I was on it right. Oh, go ahead.
The second Ezra 6 and 9.
7.
The second Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first, and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So that's the righteous rulership that's going to be coming into play after that. And like Brother said, the world's going to be at ease, and this, that, and the other. Righteous rulership, sin is going to be put out. Okay, the whole deal. You know, I mean, the other nations, the 16 other nations are going to have to deal with, 17 other nations are going to have to deal with hardcore slavery for 1,000 years. And Esau get burned up after that. So the 16 other nations will be living under good rulership, understanding it. You know, hey, get out there. Hey, what a heathen gonna be able to tell his wife? Get out there. You know how the Israelites get down there.
Yeah, no more eating dog for you Moabs. No more.
Yeah. Orange chicken gonna be made with chicken.
Exactly. No more playing with doo-doo ham and Elam. Y'all like to play with doo-doo and animal doo-doo. I don't know what's up with y'all.
They be making the hut floors out of shit.
Right.
I seen on social media.
Big ass coins in their mouth.
Yeah, what kind of houses smell gonna smell
What's
like?
up, man? Ain't gonna be no more of that. Ain't gonna be no more you eating seafood, crabs, and only thing you gonna eat out to sea is a fish with scales and fins. So it's just gonna, no more of this abominable shit, man. Y'all
The earth gets to balance itself back out. You know, like they showed you that in that fucking Thanos when he snapped the fucking finger and half the population disappeared. When Captain came to see fucking Scarlet, Ho Jansen, whatever, Black Widow. He was like, man, I saw some whales over there in Puget Sound. She was like, I don't want you to try to tell me that how the earth done got better, even behind this shit.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I got something for you. I was going to tell you to drop down in Isaiah 14. This is Isaiah 14 and 18. All the kings of the nation, even all of them, lie in glory, everyone in his own house. But thou art cast out of thy grave like an abominable branch, and as the raiment of those that are slain, thrust through with a sword that go down to the stone of the pit, as a carcass trodden under the feet. And that was going into what you brothers were saying, that hey, everybody else is going to have their own spot. Once that 1,000 years of slavery is through, but Esau, you through. Toast. You toast.
And
he literally toast.
And he had a big spot under Judah, so it's gonna be a lot of land that's gonna be open.
Yeah. Judah get more land. I mean, Benjamin get more land.
Hey, because we're gonna build house to house to begin with.
Read Obadiah.
Go ahead, Tom.
Get the Obadiah, because it's gonna mention different.
Yep.
It's not gonna just say Edom.
If you get it before we go ahead.
Got it.
Okay, well go ahead.
Go on, y'all. What's up?
Go ahead,
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1. Allow me to start at 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph.
Start up. Go up to what verse 14 say?
Verse 13. Neither shouldst thou have stood in the crossway to cut off those of his that did escape. Neither shouldst thou have dwelt and deliver up those of his that did remain in their distress.
Esau so bogus. When Babylon took us down, Edom was there to fuck us up even more. They was the ones that burnt the temple when Babylon was taken down. Alright? When Babylon was taking us down, they was the ones that fucking us up more. But fuck Esau, man. They hate us, man.
With a passion.
Facts, man. They went out their way to fuck us up. Tried to fuck us up in Persia. When they finally got their hands on us, man, look what they did. They went crazy.
Yep.
Sacrificed pig in our temple, man, during the time of Greece. To put themselves as God during this period of time and told you to go be gay. That's why they have the damn choir is gay. Y'all serving a faggot, man. This nigga hair long as hell. Lord wouldn't have no long ass hair like that, man.
No.
It's safe. They should teach you not to do that. They want to tell you no. Paul wrote that, but our Lord don't follow that. No, man, our Lord ain't gay, man.
No. I mean,
Shit's sick.
even with the Nazarene oath, they had long braids and they was straight to the back. They ain't had their hair all over the place.
But when you read Ezekiel talk about them still pulling their hair.
Yeah.
Well, you read about King David's son, Absalom. He still pulled his hair yearly.
Yeah. I ain't just
We
had.
wasn't with that weak shit that these niggas on, man.
Yeah.
5 years of growth on your head.
Hair long, rolling down your head, you swing your head and shit, and hair flying. Man, that shit.
And even your hair got to a certain length, you only put 7 braids, some 7 thick braids.
Yeah.
Don't be all the way
Exactly.
down to your butt, man.
Exactly, man.
Kind of like Pocahontas, man. These niggas gay.
Going off, man. That's why that nigga was confounded that dump. Hey, St. Patty, that's why that nigga was confounded.
Yeah, they even show the descriptions. Yeah, the descriptions.
They had niggas, man. This shit gay.
The descriptions even show you that. Who was that got their hair caught in the tree?
Absalom.
Absalom. That's
Absalom.
what I'm saying. It's like the same
He
person.
got hung by his own hair.
Man, yeah, you niggas out get my hair did, walking around whipping your neck like a damn white woman every 30 seconds.
Yeah, man, that shit crazy.
Vain and gay, man.
Gay, gay, gay.
Wow.
That's why we got to that one fight, because that nigga got emotional about them damn dreads.
Yeah, that's why I was saying St. Patty Day.
Oh, I was talking about St. Patrick getting the drills out the.
No, I'm talking about
That's the
that.
spirit. It never hit me. Side no slacky. That happened on St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick, when they say he drove the snakes out of Ireland, they was talking about the drills with the dreads.
Right.
Damn. That was the
They had
shit.
that fight on St. Patrick's
Patrick
Day.
Day.
Man.
That shit, wow. And the Lord, hey man, that was ordained
Hey.
because,
Make spiritual.
bro, the nigga was standing by himself, bro. And I wasn't even thinking about him right there. I wasn't even thinking, I'm just talking about this dreadhead niggas in general. And then he was standing by himself. All of a sudden, his girl walk up out of nowhere and he got, yeah, what was that scripture you said? And he threw something. He threw a cup or something. And then he came back later with
We didn't do nothing. We let her go.
Yeah, he let it go. When he threw the cup, he started stunning in front of his chick. Because he was by himself at first. Didn't say nothing. Wasn't like, and then he just, because of that spirit. The Lord wanted that nigga.
And he brought 2 more big drag head niggas with him.
Yeah, they all had dreads, man, looking like bitches. Man, that shit, and that's why the Lord judged them that day, man. They got judged bad, too, man. And they called aloud for that because I didn't even think about that. What you just brought up.
They made the connection. They just fit that with the connection. That was
Man, the
connection.
Lord be, hey, that's how you know we got the truth too, man. Hey, nothing happens for no reason. Everything is ordained and sanctioned by Yahweh Shem Shai. And and Esau being ordained and sanctioned to be taken out, man. Hey, man, this is beautiful, man. Hey, man, that's why, hey, I be believing, man, we really are the men. This is just certain things
That
that
runs in our line
Yeah,
and right now the process
even
up.
things that happen in the world when we was in the world all the way to now.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord was showing us, man, this little glimpse of what He can do and how He was gonna lead us to this
Well,
point.
you want to know what? As it says, he's shining on the good and the evil. But the thing is, the evil don't even recognize when he's showing them that part of it.
Nah,
you see what
no.
I'm saying? They don't even. So the sun will shine on them as well, but they don't even recognize it. But see, we get a chance to recognize it now that being in the truth. We look back on it and we can see all the times that He did shine on us, even when we was in darkness. But now, like I said, they still trying to hook up and still try to be in this system. You don't see how evil this shit is, and even if you recognize how evil it is, you don't see it's going down.
Man,
This place going down. It's raining.
You got something?
Back in Obadiah chapter 1 verse 15.
Hey, go to 10 real quick if you want.
Start at 1, huh?
And he did, man. That's why he didn't go to
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, you got it.
Your key started at 1.
Started 1.
No. Oh, okay.
I mean, this is all about
Topic
Esau
shit.
destruction.
Yeah.
Shit.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold,
Which is happening now. These nations are rising up against this devil now, man. Which is what Apostle John say. You know, World War III has started, but not in its full effect. You know, because you seeing the nations they're ready to shoot missiles, but we still gotta wait for that MOTB to come in place fully first. But you know,
it's a financial thing first.
yeah.
It's a financial thing
Yeah.
first that does that. Like I said, you know that Esau here, America doesn't want to give up the reserve dollar of the world just willy nilly. You gonna be like, no, man, I got to fight for that shit.
And even knowing that the world is going digital, America want to still be the face of it. It's not gonna happen that way though. And that's gonna piss them off. It's gonna piss. I mean, that part I speak as a man, but this stuff it starts financially because that's James the 5th chapter. It shall be burn with fire.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art great despised. And you seeing that right now, man. You know, Esau's great despised, man. These other nations hate Esau, and you know, you got Dragon Jake and the world hate Esau, man. You know, how much more us, man?
And not just America either. These other nations are pissed about these different European nations that are taking over, like Africa. All right, Kanye's supposed to be pissed off about France. I forget the percentage. I didn't know France owned so much of African resources, man.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I understood they was there, but I didn't know they had so much.
Mm.
All right, just like you got the South Africans rising up against, the Edomites there. This shit, hey, Esau through, man. Everybody hates you right now, bro. Everybody hates you right now.
I got a quick precept for you. This is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. You know, and that's what's happening right now. All these nations are getting pissed off with America. You know, they Babylon the Great.
Oh,
Man.
look what just happened with Venezuela. Another reason why they pissed off at America. This is robbery.
All this oil.
This Donald Trump, the whoever grabbed that shit, they became pirates.
Absolutely.
They
That's
had
some other
some
pirates.
Right. They had some shit pirates. They said what's gonna do with it. He said, I guess we're gonna keep it. Trump a real nigga. I fuck with Trump. Of course he Edomite, but that nigga raw, he just don't give a fuck. You gonna be a ruler, do your shit, man.
Hey,
He said we're gonna keep it.
Hey,
What do you mean?
what was we telling Esau? What was we telling Esau years ago? This your kingdom. Go all out.
Right,
Fuck.
Exactly.
bro.
Don't half step. This your last shot.
Well,
you gotta get it all out your system now. You gotta get your roll off.
Man.
Do all the coke you want to do, man. Scarface it out.
Yes, I'll take you out the fucking game.
They say, what about 207 how many million people that's gonna lose their health care after the Obamacare shit go? Well, don't say it like that. don't say it like that. Like, how are you gonna say that? You don't give a fuck, man.
I mean, straight though. You got it. That was
Back in this Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that con.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Obadiah chapter 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Go thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars.
Which is his satellite dishes and shit.
Yeah, that whole space race started with Sputnik back in '57.
Yeah, exactly.
That whole thing jumped off that. And what did this Edomite over here? Since he couldn't get more shit up there than Russia at that time, he said, we just go tell a lie. We made it to the moon.
Yeah, man, and then it shows, and then it said he as the eagle, which is the mascot of America, but that the eagle is one of the
Highest flying birds.
Yeah, the highest flying bird.
And it was
not
Rome's
only
mascot
that,
as well.
Yeah. Which shows Esau pride, because Esau is a very prideful man. He think he over everybody. You
Yeah,
know?
eagle, when they set their nest up, they want to set it in the highest area.
Yep. That's it.
I
Hell, they even the female even tests the male. I was watching this on some fucking mating ritual or some shit of the eagles. The female tests the male by dropping shit, flying up high and dropping shit, and he's got to be able to catch that shit and whatnot before it hit the ground.
And you know, me and I think me and Zay had talked about this a long time ago, because you know I was talking about the peregrine falcon, and I said it was the fastest bird, but come to find out, that's why I said as fast as the eagle fly it, the eagle is the fastest bird. When it goes into its dive, it's way faster than the falcon.
No shit.
And I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either. I thought the dive of the falcon.
No,
20
it's the eagle.
Exactly.
I didn't know that.
And the eagle will grab just about anything out the ground. It'll grab a baby. It'll grab a big ass dog. Not a super big dog, but like a nice sized dog.
You get a 40-pound dog. He can snatch that.
Yeah, he's snatching that and about to eat him.
That's it. Ain't about to. when he stick them claws, by the time he take him back up there to the motherfucking thing, he done bled out. Shit.
Yeah.
Good, y'all.
This is what I bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh. If these came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Will they not have stolen till they have enough?
And all they do is rob everything and don't leave nothing.
Pillage and plunder.
You supposed to be able to see when you have a field and you got a garden or a land and stuff. You supposed, it says in the scriptures, you supposed to leave
the corners for the
poor,
Yeah,
so they can be able to get something to eat, man.
That's a built-in welfare system.
Yeah, man. So they can survive. But look at fucking America. Even this here in Chicago, homeless people out here struggling, always gotta ask for $1. Now you got some people who be on some bullshit, but then you got some people really out here who just struggling, honest, who trying to get something to eat.
Hey, you got a veteran population that's fucking part of the tent towns that's here in fucking Chicago. And this time of year, that's fucking horrible, man. It's horrible any time of the year, but it's absolutely fucking despicable in this motherfucker. That here's a man that served in your military, and now these motherfuckers out here in the fucking cold and this, that, and that. Fucked up. Yeah, no, this is fucked up. America is fucking bottom of the barrel, man. Go ahead.
Hey, I got just real quick. This is Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, when this went into when you were sitting up there saying, they pride, you're gonna be brought down low. This Proverbs 16 and 18. Pride goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. So say these devils here, y'all had all this great pride. Y'all got this pride parade. You got the biggest pride parade over there with them small hatters. All this stuff is about to crash and burn pretty soon, man. It said pride goes before destruction. And how, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, his pride is lifted up so high, man, and it's about to come crashing down. But
back in Obadiah chapter 1 verse 5. If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Will they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers come to thee, will they not leave some grapes?
Right. So Esau, this why
Hey,
Esau
any brothers that's
totally
watching
destroyed.
on this page,
The scripture's manifold, because the judgment you put out, what you get. You reap what you sow.
we got another page open.
So
Just,
Esau,
you can go to Skid Row.
he had
Page.
no mercy, man. All right, Esau wanted to take everything. He wanted to completely take Jake out if he could. He would, man. He wanted to commit genocide. That's what he did to Gad. So that's what happened to Esau. The Lord's going to totally jack him up. All right? He ain't going to leave none. Esau don't want to leave none. The Lord ain't going to leave none. Esau will be wiped out, man. Go ahead.
How are the things that Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
The Lord is exposing them, man. And he's doing it through his servants, the prophets. All right? Hell, worse, he got Esau's following himself, man.
64 and 8.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
All the men of that confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee.
And that, what's that? In the book of Jeremiah, it talks about we could have healed Babylon.
Right.
But we're not healed Babylon. These nations could keep playing the game. They could keep buying American debt. They could have kept this shit strong. But now they're switching off American debt. All right. Also, they switching off the ACH and SWIFT system. They switching off the the transfer system. So basically, we make a transfer. All right. Even all the countries, when we make a transfer, we use the ACH SWIFT system. All the countries use the same system. So America get they cut off top. They switching off of that. They making their own transfer. And this was like 2012. They was talking about this is a while ago. However long it's been.
Right.
So now this shit is, I'm sure it's established now. They got another transfer system. They don't need this. That's the whole thing with digital currency. They ain't gonna need the SWIFT transfer system or whatever. America's getting cut off by its own damn allies, man.
That's the thing. That's it. That's it. They and like you said, them not being manufactured prone like they used to be back in the day. When they get cut off, it's like you don't even know how to. It's like a motherfucking hunter that they done took his weapon of hunting from him now. You have no way to even understand how to survive now.
Yeah, that's so raw about it when it talks about when they built the Against Among the Stars to start bringing down. America's really been on the decline. What year did they say he reached the moon?
That was like
1961.
60.
no. That wasn't 61. That was, yeah, that was like because I remember the whole Apollo program, and that was in the mid '60s.
Okay.
That was in the mid '60s.
So around that time, but
Right.
shortly after that, then what started happening? Outsourcing started to increase.
Yep.
All right. Even that show, It's All in the Family.
Yeah,
Those
were the days. Yeah, that was that song, that
Yep,
theme song.
they started
coming out.
talking about how America was losing even then. That's the
Yeah.
whole point of the damn theme song.
Right, exactly.
They was losing. They already started to fucking lose.
Yeah. Men were men.
And then a big thing was the Bretton Woods system, right? So they took the fucking international gold standard off the money. And then the whole world got placed on debt.
Right. They went from the gold. They slid. Yeah, that was 61 that you're talking about. That's when they had already eliminated the gold.
71.
Huh?
71.
And they were starting to eliminate the silver system and putting the fucking OPEC oil to prop up the dollar. That they had Henry Kissinger doing that and whatnot. So
You were right. It's July 20, 1969 when they landed on the moon.
And then in 71, they took away the Bretton
gold,
Woods
gold.
system, which the gold standard for the world.
Right.
They did it in America first.
Oh, really?
They got rid of gold and silver in America already. Then they went on the world. The world was still getting American debt
Right.
because it was backed by gold. 71, Nixon
Scrape the gold.
Oh.
got rid of that. And look, but it's cool though because look, the oil is protecting our dollar. You got to make all. You want this oil? You got to use American dollars to buy oil.
That's the petrodollar.
Exactly. The whole world used oil. So they was like, well, the dollar's a solid investment. We all use oil. So fuck it. We ain't losing out. But now the whole world is in fucking debt.
So they say, fuck y'all.
There's a steep decline, man.
That's it.
And before you go back, I'm going to get this for the...
This shit led to unemployment too, man. This shit, all
Absolutely.
the outsourcing and shit.
Absolutely. I remember the motherfucking shutdowns and how it was going. They started shutting down the steel mills and all that other kind of shit and sending it over to China and all that shit. I remember all of that, man. That's part of what actually killed the South Chicago area. Here in Chicago. Back over there, up there where Malcolm is at and us and this, that, and other, all down through there, that 71st Street area, South Shore, all that. That's what started killing it when they fucked around and did that. So yeah, I remember that. Go ahead, man.
This is Jeremiah 51.